This ain't like Devon Live, that's for sure. All right, I'm not going to waste any more time on the song. How you guys doing? I do apologize for that. I'm not good at this. I had it all set up last night, and it wouldn't stream at all. So I had to start a new one, which is this one here, and this one seems to be working. So I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to schedule a live show, and then it counts down. And when then the countdown is done, you start your stream. That's exactly what I did. So I'm going to have to do some test streams, probably on another channel. I have another channel somewhere I do it on. But anyways, I'm glad it's working. So thanks for being here. I have a beer. I need a beer now. I need 5 beers now. Jeez, what time is it? We've only got till 9:30. So, all right. Let's get right to the chat room here. What I want to do, and Skype is on. So if you want to, let me just switch it around here. Get the right one going. If you want to Skype in, just let me get the right one. Let's see what we got here. Sign out of that one. And sign into the other one. It's Craig Talk 1 is the Skype that you'll want. Can't take long calls. Okay, because I've got to, if a lot of people phone in, then we're going to want to take. I have long passwords. We'll have to take shorter calls. So it's Craig Talk 1 if you want to Skype. I do have a moderators, or at least I did. Let's see if I can get that going again. Let me see. Got to find the name there in the chat. Well, that's okay. We've got a moderator there. Jen Fiddlehead is our moderator for tonight, and she's going to do a fantastic job as always. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. How do you do those? Do you do them the same in here? Oh, boy. It's confusing. Try that. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so what I'd like to do is address the chat room, basically, completely. I'm not going to play music. I'm just going to talk. I might play a couple things. You're welcome, Jen. A couple songs. I do have a drum solo. I've been asked to play the drums on my cast on Vaughn Live, and well, I really can't because I have neighbors and I don't know how they'd like it. And the other thing is that I don't have enough space. I do have electronic drums, but they don't cut it. So maybe at halftime here we'll throw on an old video of mine playing the very drums I have here in the basement, the Neil Peart replicas. So, we'll play that later just for fun because I'm asked, and so I will do that. I'll take your questions. I'll take your calls, and please don't leave me sitting here with nothing to say. Ask anything you want. And this is your Home Brew Weekly for this week. I don't have topics, really. I was just going to rely on you guys and your questions that you have, if you have any. It looks like the chat room is easy to moderate because you can scroll up and it doesn't fly all over the place like Vaughn does, so you can actually read back easier. Now, I'm used to being live because I do it every Friday night on vaughnlive.tv/CraigTube. So, if you want to join me in doing music on that one. I can't do music on YouTube really because copyrights. I can play my own songs. I can't play other people's. So, what about brewing with saffron? And I'll try not to miss things. How many times have you used that yeast now, Craig? Yeah, I said you could ask me anything. I don't know if I could answer anything. Okay, smart arse. Okay, the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow. I don't know. How many times have you used the yeast now, Craig? I've lost count, actually. I should move this more a little bit. or move that. One of the two. Yeah, I've stopped counting. I've mixed some yeast with other yeasts, and probably 15, 20. What is the capital of South Dakota? I don't know. I don't live there. What's the capital of Ontario? Of course, you can always Google this stuff. Tell me about that beer I'm drinking. Oh, the beer I'm drinking is nothing really special. I don't want to lose my spot here. Oh, geez. We're gonna have to practice this. Craig's video. I've got to scroll way back here, so I might have missed something here. Saffron, brewing with saffron. Okay, here I didn't lose my spot. The beer I'm drinking is I think it's a Cooper's English bitter, or it could be a Canadian red. Not sure. I was so upset when this thing wouldn't start to let all you guys down. I was fumbling around. I broke a sweat. I did. But we're fine. Next time I'll have it figured out, because I would like to do this more often. Let's see. How's your beer going? Have you refilled your kegs? Oh, my kegs are being refilled all the time. No worries there. More Craig's Kitchen videos. I do want to. Maintenance around the house. That's what it is, in a short answer. Talk a little bit about cider. What kind of cider? Apple cider? Hard apple cider? I'll tell you one thing. The stuff can really throw you for a loop. You take a little bit of apple juice and throw some sugar in there and some yeast. Let her rip for a couple of weeks and so yeah. Good stuff there. Yeah, just go get yourself some apple juice. Throw some little sugar in it, maybe a half a cup or a cup or something like that. Throw in some, wine yeast, some Lalvin EE 18 or whatever the hell it is. And ferment it out. Put the lid on loose. Away you go. Going to make any more music videos? I do have plans, yes. I do have plans for that. I've been asked to do Richard Marx covers. I was thinking a Bee Gees cover. Yeah. So, yes. Doing Brewer's Best, and this chat's probably going a mile a minute. I'm never going to catch up. That's the problem. I was wondering if fermentation is similar brewing beer. Okay, I got to read this slower. I'm doing a Brewer's Best shandy kit, sorry. And I was wondering if fermentation is similar in brewing beer. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's milder. I don't know what you mean by milder. But it's similar, yeah. Hello, Craig from New Zealand. Hey, how are you doing? Ask Willie, yeah. Okay, Jeff Gray, how's your dog Daisy doing? She's all right. Would like to check her at the vets eventually. Okay, I just lost that part of the chat. It seems to jump. So let me see if I can get back to the top where I was. Yeah, there it is there. Let's see. My clock. Do I have a clock up there? Oh no! Get rid of that. It's not even working, is it? I could make it work. Well, why don't we make it work? We'll just turn on the old the thing that makes it work. How's that sound? There we go. Every week it wants me to update. I don't want to. Ask me in 5 years. How about that? Not 10 minutes. Okay, there we go. There. Now the clock is waking, I think. Is it? Yeah. Thank you. Since she's a professional. Okay. Jen Fiddlehead does a broadcast too. We'll talk a little bit about that later. Beer Friday. It's me, Doug. The question comes from Monty Python's Holy Grail. Okay, so what's the question? Asked a while back, I vote for you, Star San, for wine as well. Yes, I do. I do use Star San for wine as well. Absolutely. We have a caller coming in we're going to take. I don't know if he's going to do video, but we'll take the call. And I don't have... Is he there? Hey, hello. You there?
Hello.
Hi. Audio guy. How are you?
Not bad. I'm doing good. How are you? You
I'm
seem good. You
okay.
seem well. I can see.
I'm I'm all
Hey,
right.
I have a question, a quick question.
Sure.
Um, what microphone do you prefer to use? Either, like sorry, condenser or dynamic, when you're fermenting all grain.
Um,
Silence.
what the hell?
I was trying to throw you for
I'm
some kind of
thinking.
loop, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at that. So
No, you did
I
throw me. You
apologize.
did throw me for one, but after a while, I just didn't come up. I didn't know what to answer. If it's gonna fall in the beer, I'll use dynamic. If it's gonna not fall in, I'll use a condenser. How's that?
Yeah, the 58 is a workhorse.
Waterproof microphone, a GoPro mic. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit, the 58 goes through worse on stage with people's spit and breath
Oh
and stuff
yeah.
like
It's probably pretty durable.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could probably wash it underwater after that, and it'll just work again someday.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably roll it around in the trub for a while too, and it won't do anything. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, I've got one here. It's been through heck, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I just wanted to call and be goofy for a minute. I think it's cool that you're doing a live stream on YouTube. So
yeah. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to be way behind on the chat room, so I'll have to try and get through this as quick as I can. So, guys, if you're asking questions, maybe you could just hold off just for a bit until I get to the bottom, and then start asking some more. But I don't mind if you chat. Just keep the questions down until I get to the bottom. Hey, Rich, thanks for calling, man. I really appreciate it.
my pleasure. We'll talk
Thanks.
soon.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. Thanks. Okay. Thank you, Rich. Okay. Pitch East Monday morning, early before work. Forgot to aerate. It's going crazy right now. He brewed a Dusselfort or whatever that is. Something or other. All these beers I've never heard of. And forgot to aerate. It's going crazy right now. So don't worry about it. It's fine. If it's working, it's working. Some people might say the yeast might stress, but there's nothing you can do about that now. Okay, how do you add flavors to cider? Get the syrups. Get these little syrups that you can get, the little extracts that you can get from Home Brew Surprise Shop. Home Brew Surprise Shop. Next time I do this, I'll have it figured out better. I'm sorry. Jeez. All right. I seem to have had problems with it every time I do it. If you leave it overnight, I don't know what it's. They should make it a lot easier than it is. You have to be a rocket scientist to do this live streaming on YouTube. How do you? Okay, so yeah, flavors to beer. Actually, a few minutes ago, I poured a beer and a clamato juice. I did half and half, and I like that. So, if you want to add flavor to beer, squirt something in. I mean, pour yourself a beer and get a flavor in there. Otherwise, just add it to the fermentation or add it afterwards. There's a lot of ways of doing that. Craig, brew related. Have you ever made kombucha? If so, how did you like it? I have not made it. I have tasted it, and I did like it. Have you ever tried a brew saison? Yes, I have. Do you enjoy wheat beers? So to a certain extent, yes, I do. Find them a little bland, but I like them. Do you clone your own yeast, Craig? Yes, I do. You've not been watching? Come on. Oh, jeez. I have a YouTube channel called CraigTube. If you watch that, you'll see that's what I've been doing for about a few months now. Okay. I got stout brewing. Okay. Wish I could stay just... Okay, I can read most comments, but I have to see if I get questions. Have you switched from the Coopers kits to Muntons or anything else? I switched from Coopers to Brew Canada, but the Brew Canada kits are going out of business, so I'm back to the Coopers, and I've asked about the Muntons and see what they say. See if we can get them. Should I have a beer at 10:20 a.m.? Wouldn't be the first time. Sure. Why not? Just one, maybe. Maybe to calm your nerves. Do you like Belgian beers, and have you brewed some lately? I'm sure I do. I haven't had one lately, and no, I haven't brewed a Belgian beer lately. Any camping vids coming? I have clips and pieces from years ago. I don't know what to do with them. The kids are young. If we go camping this year, I will shoot video, okay? Craig just... okay, yeah. All the time favorite years. Okay. I'm starting to get to the bottom. The little scroll bar is getting down there. My quack, okay, we got that. So now I'm sort of caught up. Bottle priming or keg carbonation, do you think you can taste the difference? When I started carbonating with a keg, I liked it better. The carbonation can be a little less aggressive in the keg, depending on what you do. It's more like a draft. Whereas in the bottles, because pouring the beer into the glass from a keg can excite the carbonation a little bit more, and you get some dissipation. But I liked keg beer better, but it's up to the individual. Wine yeast versus ale yeast for ciders. Wine yeast will go higher, I think, in alcohol. But if you're just doing like a 7 or 8%, then you could use an ale yeast. How to make the simplest and smallest keg setup. You need a keg. You need a regulator. You need a CO2 tank. And you need the hoses. That's it. And you need something to refrigerate. 5 things. That's all you need. No fancy stuff, no handles, no nothing. You just need a picnic tap, And I said I would do a kegging series again, which I am planning. Let's see. Whoops, it skipped up again. Hold on. Trying to get to all. I guess once it gets too far, it makes me go to the bottom again. Another beer. Okay. Jeez, there is a lot more here than I thought. Well, I'm not going to get what's the proper pH level for Star San. 3 or lower. So if it's 3, 2, or 1, you'll get it from there. Okay. I'm going back. I'm going, holy crap, there's a lot here. Okay. Wow. All right. Long hair forever, Craig? Yes. I will miss questions. I apologize. Jeez. Is your son still brewing beer? I don't know if Stephen is. I actually don't know. I don't think he drinks that much anymore. Can we shake the fermentation bucket after the airlock bubbles stop? I wouldn't. I mean, you can, but you're going to have to wait for it to settle down again. Will this vid will be posted as your other live vids have been? Yes, it will. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm behind. Can't wait to see how a beer making video. Just drink one of my home brews right now, an Irish Stout. Cheers. Yeah, no problem. What is your favorite style of beer, Craig? That's a tough question. I like all kinds. I can sit here and talk about that for 5 minutes, but my favorite style, it depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I like a nice light beer. Sometimes I like a heavier, darker beer. So, okay. Have you ever brewed a tangerine beer? And if so, how do you brew it? A tangerine beer? No, I have not. Not being very helpful tonight, am I? I've been a fan of your channel for a while. My question is, what is your favorite mead kit? Or do you buy your own ingredients separately? When I made mead, I bought my own honey. Actually, it was sent to me. And I used my own oranges. And I just used regular wine yeast. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Jeff, what are you using to stream with, software-wise? OBS, and it works great, except I don't know why, but it crashed. I think I did something wrong. OBS is called Open Broadcaster Software. Swear by it. It's free. Get the studio version. It's exciting. Okay, I'm way behind. I'm seeing here things now that happened when Rich called in. So let's try and skip to the bottom a little bit. Okay, yeah, a lot of chatter in here, which is great. I don't have to read all that. Hello, Craig. I'm drinking my summer light lager ale with Bavarian lager yeast and US04 and relaxing and watching. Okay, there wasn't a question there. It's hard to see. I think we were confusing Craig. Slow down. Yeah, the chat room looks like the credits at the end of a sitcom. Yeah. Okay. I'm just scrolling down now. I'm going to brew a Belgian triple. Have you ever had that, Craig? No. You guys need to send me more beers so I can try all these different things. Brew Mary Love. Okay. Okay. Right, can you please give a shout out to Mick and Dan listening in from the UK? Shout out to Mick and Dan. How you doing, Mick and Dan? Welcome from across the pond. Yes. How many Caesars do you think in a week, Craig? If I could drink them every night, I would. No, Caesars are a special treat. When I do get a bottle of vodka and some, Clamato juice, I can drink that in 3 days because I love that stuff. And then I go for a break. And I know that the asker of that, Jen Fiddlehead, loves them too. So there you go. Caesars are great drinks. Okay, let's go down. What am I using to stream with? The OBS, as I said, on Open Broadcaster. Percent of brewing is whole grain partial extract kits. For me, it's kits right now. Oh, it skipped up. All right. For me, it's kits. Right now. I have not got time. Jeez. I should look for landmarks so I can get back to where I am. Well, we might have to miss things. Seen that. Okay, go down. Okay. Excuse me. See if we get back to Jen's question. There it is. So that's where I was. Okay, we have Wilkins owner. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of chat going on here. I have no idea how many people are even watching. I'm afraid to leave the page unless something blows up. I don't know. Let's see. It says 151 are watching. Okay. Hey, guys, give it a thumbs up, by the way. I give myself a thumbs up. There you go. Yeah. So that's pretty awesome. All right. Let's go to another. See what we've got. Mead. Will it be okay if I do not gas it if it is in the primary for 6 months? Degas it, I think is what he meant. It'll be fine. It'll lose its own gas eventually. Percentage of brewing is okay. Okay, see, I'm missing things. Okay, canned brew kits are a cancer to the art and hobby of home brewing. Yeah, that's a pretty intelligent statement coming from you. Canned prints are cancer. Somebody ban him. Here, I'll do it. Let's get this guy let's put him on a timeout. There you go. Put your dunce cap on. There. Okay. I'm unable to get Vaughn live on cell phone for some reason. Any suggestions? Well, right now it's a little hard. You can get the video, but you can't get the chat room. You use the Puffin browser. Okay? I don't know if it's free anymore. So, do you grow your own hops? No, I have a dog that if she eats it, she's gone. Highlight the yeah, I can't see that right now. Unless he's got a question. Let's see if there's a question coming in from the text end of things. Whoops. Which only certain people have Only certain people have. Oh, yes, I'm being asked if I'm going live. Yes, I am. From Jake and Dar. So, yeah. Maybe he went to the wrong channel. I should go back to the other channel and put the link in again. Let me just do that. For anybody who goes there and... Oops. That's not the right link. Hold on. I'll get the right link. Maybe someone else could do that for me, and I can just continue. Take the link from this cast and this broadcast here, copy it, and go back to the old broadcast that's not working, and just paste it in. Like that. That's not the right link, though. It looks different. No, it is. It's the right one. All right. So we'll get that in there for people, because this is screwed up the way people show up late and they, there. I put it in. And I'll continue to do that periodically here. I'll do it a bunch of times. There. 3 times, a lady. So anyone who goes there now will be able to find it. Okay, let me get back to this. 13 gears have to disagree with you, mate. Have to brew what you like. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, beer fanboy. Yeah, I disagree too. But hey. You can shake all you want. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, thank you. Somebody deleted 13 green. Yeah, it's really silly when people say things like that. It says here, 13 gears can brew may be a cancer. However, it is slow, happy death, and you have more net time to drink it. Yeah, whatever. If you can't brew a decent beer out of a can kit, then you are not a good brewer. You cannot make beer out of that. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. That's all I can say. So, I can do it. So, good luck learning. What is the craziest thing you have ever done after a few home brews? Probably jumped in a freezing cold pool or something. I don't know. I'm generally not that crazy of a guy. Probably did a somersault or something and hurt my back. Yeah. Let's see. Tangerine Pale Ale by Brewer's Best. Summer. Okay. I want to get caught up here. I should just go to the bottom and start over. Have you tried growing your own hops? No. What percentage of your brewing is grain? See, I'm repeating over here now. Okay, I'm at the bottom. All right. So now I'm seeing it live again. So cast for 24 hours, I can't. Can't do it. Sorry. Got things to do. He just won second place in the local homebrew competition with a DME IPA. In other words, a dry malt extract beer. So basically, almost like a canned kit, but with dry malt instead of liquid malt. And he won the competition. Good. Congratulations. You are a home brewer. You know how to make good beer from cheap ingredients, from simple ingredients. Grain is simple and cheap, but it's the procedure that is not. You get a lot of people. Who spent a lot of money on their homebrew equipment, and they're proud of their stuff. They're proud of what they do. They've got all these pumps, hoses, and paraphernalia, and they think that that's the way you have to do it. That they spent all that money because that's the only way to make good beer. Well, unfortunately for them, these days it's not the truth anymore. There's been some really nice beers made out of extract, whether it's pre-hopped extract or not. It's extract, liquid malt extract. Excuse me. And people use it all the time. Pubs use it all the time. They might add their own hops. Excuse me. Well, beer makes you burp, huh? So, that's just, it doesn't make sense to me that a canned beer kit would not be able to be made into good beer, considering all it is liquid malt extract, and a lot of people use it. Some breweries use it. Some bars use it to make their beers. So when somebody says something like that, it just means that they're out of touch. Diesel Punk View brew. Is it? Does it taste like Diesel Punk? I've never tasted Diesel Punk, so I wouldn't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Do you still keep pet rats? My partner Nikki loves when you talk about your rats. She loves them. 17 Craig. Yes, we have a few rats. They are very, very cute. They're lovable little animals. They're misconstrued as mischievous and whatnot. But when you domesticate them and raise them in captivity, they're every bit as cute as cats, dogs, other things. They're not as intelligent, but they're very, very nice pets. Let's see. Do cloned recipes such as cloned Miller Lite taste very close? I don't know. probably, you'd have to try that. You'd have to try that yourself. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's just, okay, I got 2 calls coming. I'll take the first one first and the second one second. So the one that I don't answer, please call back. You'd have to try that yourself. Yeah, you got to turn down your volume as well on YouTube, if you don't mind.
All right, yeah, I was just waiting for that. There seems to be a slight delay there, so I wasn't sure if that was working. All right.
Yep. Yeah, is it all right if I do video?
Sure.
You want video? Okay, you got video. How are you? And what can we do for you?
I'm good. I just wanted to, I've been watching your channel for years. I first saw your video because I was looking on YouTube, and I was looking for, like, homebrewing stuff because I wanted to brew in. I saw complicated stuff just like you did, like all this overly complicated stuff. And then I found your first beer brewing video with the extract. I'm like, oh, that's so easy. And then over time, as I was having fun doing that, I learned more and more. I started doing all grain once or twice, and it's fun. So, but also at the first time that I started to see your videos, that's when Take Some Advice came on, and I just wanted to know if you had heard from him recently. Is he still doing anything, or?
I would not even care to check, but I don't know. I haven't. You can come down, but there's a camera, and I'm not shutting it off.
Why?
Because I'm on a live YouTube stream.
I just want to get a beer real quick.
I can't shut the camera off. You got to put on a shirt. My son. You want to come and join me on the cast? All right, I can continue. I can shut my. This is. You knew this, David. Hang on a second.
I don't understand why it couldn't just be shut off for
because I'm doing a live thing.
Well,
that's why. But you're causing me to have to do stuff. That's why. So, all right, come on down. Get your beer. Now, no, I haven't heard from him. He's an interesting lad. I'm sure he's still around. I'm sure he's one of the guys that, trolls and whatnot and whatever. So, but no, I haven't heard him. He was a failure. I mean, he could have done really, really well if he just didn't try to attack me and other people. So.
Very true. Yeah. Nobody likes a bully.
No, that's correct. That's correct.
All right, Craig.
So I do have a son. I do have a 19-year-old son who loves this cheap old can kit crapola diesel fuel beer. So there can't be that much wrong with it. Are you gone yet? All right, there he goes. All right.
Well, the can brewing is fun and easy. I got 3 waiting to go because it's easy to do.
Yeah, right on. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and I appreciate your call, and I'm glad you're into all grain, and have fun.
All right, have fun, Craig. I'll let you get back to the chat room. It's probably backed up by now.
Yeah, I probably am. I am. I'm having a ball, though. I'm having a ball. So thank you, guys. All right, I'm going to take the next call. Thank you. Hello. Turn down your radio or your Sky, your YouTube. How are you? What's going on? Let's see if we can get you on camera here.
Los Angeles. Do you hear me?
Kind of.
Yeah,
hang on.
I just, I want to thank you. Craig. You've inspired a lot of people, beginners like myself, and keep on doing what you're doing. There's a lot I want to say, but I know that there's so many fans out there that want to speak with you, so I don't want to take up their time. But I just want to tell you, 17 and cheers from Los Angeles, my friend.
Thank you so much, and 17 and cheers to you from Hamilton, Ontario. Thanks very much for the call. Right on. Okay. Take care. Well, there you go. Oh, we got good people in here tonight. Thank you very much for that. So we'll slide that over there. And I hope everybody is around and able to chat. I'm going to go to the bottom. And take more questions or answer more. Let's see. We'll scroll up a little bit. Maybe there's something here I missed I can go back to. And let's see. My brewmaster shared with me a Pilsner recipe that has been the best I've ever had. I will share it with you. Right on. Okay. Good stuff. Your brew dungeon is freaking awesome. I hope to have one someday. I like it. It's a little messy right now, but I do love it down here. I have lots of privacy. My post-mash gravity was estimated at 1.045, and I only hit 1.36. However, ended up only missing an estimated OG of 6.2 by 2 points, hitting, okay, too many numbers for me. Can't. All right. I need a pen and paper. So go back to the bottom here. And bacon or ham? Bacon. Bacon. Oh, bacon for sure. You got to do the bacon thing. Mm-hmm. Ham is good too. I don't think David realized that I was on YouTube instead of Vaughn. So, all right. Let's see. What else we got here? Does lactobacillus make CO2 to get the airlock going? I'm picking my Y-Yeast Lambic blend tomorrow, just in case. There's a guy around that I wish he was here today that, could have answered this. I'm not a big, lactobacillus user. I know what it does. It makes the beer sour. It creates a bacteria. And, I have used it, but it was just sort of told to me how to do it. A spike brewing setup? Never heard of it. Okay, sorry, never heard of that. You're not on your Skype, Jen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, have you researched this 13? 13. No, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Got a lot of hop debris in the... does not settle. Any idea? Okay, hop debris in the FV that does not settle. The fermenter vessel, I guess, yeah. Any ideas what I could use? Well, you could put your hops in a bag. That's what I would do. I'm reading everything, Jake. I'm trying to read everything. You, if it's typed here, I may read it out loud, so please be careful. It was nice talking with you on Skype. That was nice. No problem. Andy says, hey, Jake. Hey, Craig, is it okay to throw a new beer on a yeast cake? Cheers. Sure. Why not? It's practically what I'm doing now. So, is American Bee Ale here? Oh, that's American Bastard Ale. That's the guy that would have been able to answer the lactobacillus question. Thank you, Jen. I couldn't think of his name for some reason way back then. Can you use my French press for my hops? I would like to know what a French press is. Is that for making pasta or what? Okay. Let's see. I have to keep a track of the time. Okay. Now, I don't know what a French press. What the hell's a French press? Is it for pressing grapes? What? Yeah. Just that if you say something in here, I may read it out loud. So that's the way that works. Let's see. I make pasta with my French press all the time. Okay. Can you tell me what a French press is? I don't know. I'm a little a coffee press, coffee maker. French press will work for hops. Okay. All right. Hey, Craig, many homebrew kits are now containing commercial recipes such as Goose Island. What are your thoughts on this? Commercial recipes such as Goose Island. What do you mean by a commercial recipe? A commercial recipe that somebody does in a brewery and then they're bringing it into kits? Sure, why not? Don't have a problem with that. Don't have a problem with that at all. Let's see. Oh, it skipped to the bottom again, so we're going to miss some stuff. All right. Some 3-year-old of date spray malt. Is it okay to use? Yeah, spray malt or dry malt, it lasts a long time. Even if it gets dried out and rocky, you can still put it in there and stir it around. I'll make my own recipes. Okay. Goose Island is an awesome beer. Right on. All right. Let's see. Hey, Craig, any updates on Craig's kitchen? Yes, there will be more. There will be more. I have to finish painting my kitchen. Have you ever been stopped by the police during one of your late night walks? Yes, I have. I was. Once. Actually, twice when I was younger, and then once a few years ago. I'm a weak man. I'm having a second. Second beer in the morning. Hunker's Ale is one of my favorites of all time. Okay. Hamburg soup, Craig. Yeah, Hamburg soup is the one I want to do. That's a good one. That's a good soup. I'll eat that for days and days. The peppers were good. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, the French press. I'd have to see one. I don't know. I could look it up on YouTube, I guess, but not sure exactly how it works. What do you squeeze something with it? I don't know. Okay. Oh, there are some people are answering. Oh. Cheers, Craig. Gonna put spray malt in my Cooper's English bitter. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, go ahead. My hummus recipe. Yes, you made that, Jen. You've made that a few times now. It is good. There's another one I should do on a kitchen video. So, any difference in taste? Glass bottles or plastic? I don't think so. I don't think there's a difference in taste. Maybe slight difference in the pour. Craig, have you heard of Rainmakers from Kansas City, 80s band? No, I have not. I haven't. Craig's Kitchen, corned beef and cabbage. Real corned beef, not can. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Writing original songs hasn't happened in many years. I've been focusing just on singing and doing vocal covers. I might write again. I don't know. Pour hot water on the ground. Okay. Do you make poutine? Yes, I have. I have made poutine. Poutine. And it was good. And I think I lost about 5 years off my life by eating that. Please play your Olympic song. I could do that. I have a drum solo I wanted to play. Would you guys like to see that? I did this drum solo years ago. And like I said at the beginning, I've been asked to do the drums, on my broadcast, and I can do those drum machine things, but I can't really do the real drums because I don't have them set up. So what I've got queued up for you, just for a slight intermission, is a video of me doing that. Now, it's an older video, but I'm just freaking out on these things. That's what's going on. So let me get this queued up here. And let's see. YouTube screen cap. How do we do test pattern? How about that? There we go. We've got it here. It's on freeze frame. And I'll mute my mic. I think it's about 5 minutes long. So I'll take a slight break, and you guys can watch me freak out on these damn drums. All right, here we go. Whoop. All right. All right, well, there. I'm tired now. Let me stop that. Other things on that video we don't want people. All right, so that was done some years ago or whatever. But thank you. I wasn't really watching the chat room there. Thank you. So yeah, that was tiring just to watch. But it's fun to play the drums when you have the real ones. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. A little distorted. That's just the way it was recorded. And that rhymes. Okay. We got a little more time. Let's see. Anger management. Yeah, you can beat the crap out of those things sometimes. And I've done it, believe me. I've gotten, a little bit upset. Thoughts of Phil Collins as a drummer. I lived in, but my friend's a drummer, doesn't like him. Well, he's got a good technique. I've never heard him solo. I don't think he's a big solo guy. But I wouldn't say he's a bad drummer. I would say he's a good drummer at what he does. I think for somebody to say that he's not a good drummer would be kind of weird. He is good. I'm certainly one hell of a lot better than me. So if, if he's not good, then I'm terrible. So he just, he has a different style. That's all. And so do a lot of drummers. So let's see. Will a beer brew kit last for a while if it's not ever opened? Reason is given a Cooper's brew kit for Christmas 2015, and I wonder if all the ingredients will still be good. Well, everything will work. It's maybe you want to replace the yeast. Okay, but everything else will be. It won't kill anybody. It might not be the best tasting, but it'll still work. Steve Gadd. Steve Gadd is a very a drummer that I have not studied enough. So his techniques are very complicated, and he's very world renowned. So I would say he's probably one of the better drummers. I'm a Neil Peart fan myself. I'm also a Dave Weckl fan myself. He's an amazing drummer. Dave, Weckl. I'll play it on my cast on Friday night, maybe, if I remember. But the guy just feels like he makes you feel like you just fell down a flight of stairs. Seriously. So, when he drums. Let's see. Replace the yeast for sure. Yes, definitely. How come Fiddlehead is the only one in here that's blue? Did she figure out how to make it like that? Or maybe because she's a mod, I guess. Yes, I made her a mod. I needed a mod in here because you never know. Let's see. So they don't seal well. The Lynn in drum machine was created with Steve Gadd's samples. Okay, yeah, the Lynn drum machine was a very popular drum machine used on Michael Jackson's Thriller, and a lot of song. I have some of the samples myself. So, yeah. Did you see Geddy Lee play bass with Yes for RHF? No, I did not. I have seen the. You didn't. Yeah, it probably just did it because you're a mod. I have seen the Trailer Park Boys episode with Alex Lifeson in it. That one is a good one. That's a funny one. All right. Well, I finished a beer. We got through a beer. Any other questions, guys, or Skype calls? Yeah, you're welcome. I said I would mention this. You know, you see in the chat room, Jen Fiddlehead, check her out on Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. She does a cast on vonlive.tv/fiddleheadj. That's Fiddlehead with the letter J after it. So give her a whirl. And then I'm not too long after that when I do mine on Friday night at 10 p.m. So she starts at 3 and goes to 7. And then I start at 10 and go till 6 in the morning usually. No, 4 in the morning. So, you know, that's just a couple of us that do that. Let's see. Oh, you're very welcome. She does a great job. Jen does. Jeremy. I've missed stuff. What else? I was going to play a song of mine, but somebody asked for Dream on the Horizon. I don't know if that's my best tune. I was going to play a different one that I worked on recently. It didn't, and I won't turn off the camera this time. I'll just sit here. Yeah. Playing the drums is great exercise. It really is. It is really good exercise, aerobic exercise, a cardiovascular workout. And drummers get a lot of chicks too. Just joking. All right, let's play this. One of my tunes. Should I? I mean, we haven't got all that long left. Do you guys have any more questions? I mean, I could review one of these beers I've got that I've had sitting here forever. Is that Doug that calls into my channel on Vaughn Live? Is that Doug? Because if it is, I'll do his beer right now on this broadcast. Or if he preferred, I'll do it on a separate video. Willie isn't a drummer, but he understands how drums work. That's what I would say Willie would say. He understands the physics behind them and the velocities and all that stuff. Not same Doug. Okay. All right. There's lag here, of course. How much is there? I'm going to wave. And then I'm going to watch and see how long it takes. It's not that long. I just did that, yeah. It's about 10. Yeah, there's about 10-second lag here. So this video will be available after the fact once it renders. So if somebody missed it, well, if you missed it, you wouldn't have been here, would you have? So all the people that didn't get to see it, and they'll be able to read the comments down below once they are all in there. They'll be just posted as comments. Please thumb up the video if you want to do that. There's 130 people. There's no worries in what every one of you couldn't thumb the thing up. I'm giving it a whirl. Yeah. So, questions, anything you want to ask, it doesn't have to be beer related. I'll answer. I'll tell you what I'll do though. I'll go get myself another beer. All right, because I need it. So I'll just go over there and I'll do that. Hang on a second. I got nobody on Skype to carry the call. So you can still hear me. I'll just hop over here. I've got a stout brewing back there, which I'm looking forward to. They've left my light on back there, which I'm not looking forward to. And there. So I didn't fill it up quite all the way, but yeah, this I love it down here. It's peaceful, it's dark, it's cozy. I do have carpeting down here. Some people have been down here. Some of the viewers right here have been here and visited and stuff. So, I'm just, it's kind of your man space, which is good. You need that. You need that. All right, I have star anise left. Andy, they need some vodka. Best ice with torpedo back. You can drink whatever you like. Yeah. This beer here isn't bad. It's just, like I said, a canned Coopers or whatever. There's better beer out there, but this is certainly better than some of the stuff you buy at the store. I can tell you that. Well, whirl and drink beer at the same time. Whirl? Oh, give it a whirl and drink it at the same time. We can do anything. We're all having fun here. We can do all that stuff. Whirl. How do you whirl and drink a beer at the same time like this? Ouch! I just bumped my knee. Welcome to all the people who have come in recently, and anyone who has to leave soon. Thank you for joining. I will play one of my tunes. What the heck? Why not? There might be people here that haven't heard it. I'm not trying to show off, of course. This is just my little live stream, and I may as well do, that kind of thing. The song's called Alone Tonight, and it was recorded right here in this very dungeon not too many years ago. And after that, I'll come back and I'll finalize and get a few more questions, and then we'll end this off. All right, so Alone Tonight. Thank you. Whoops. Oh, turn up the volume. Turn up the thing over here. There we goes. All right, let's check this out.
Another day
You can download my music for free at craigfaraway.com. And it is free. But I'm thinking one of these days, I got to make some money. So I don't know. I'm going to see about that. Yeah, you can, Andy, you can feed the rats. I do it all the time. That's the spent grains. I put them in a thing and I take them up and the rats love them. So they eat them all the time. Good way to... Yeah, thanks. Well, it was supposed to be an 80s style sort of song, yeah. It was written late 80s, but recorded recently, but I wanted to keep that sound. So, who else? Does anyone want to call in? Craig Talk 1. Craig Talk 1. Well, I got more viewers here than I do on my Voncast, which is great. I'm happy. I'm always happy with the number of people who join these things. So, this week, last week I didn't publish one of these at all, again. And I did get, a little bit of razzmatazz from somebody. And I just told him, hey, look, if you want to, I'll pay you. How much you wanted me to pay you to do this every single week? How much would you think it's worth? He didn't respond. So we've had, stuff going on around where I live. There's construction. There's been no water for some days. We have to have somebody come in here and look around and make sure there's no, problems with our unit that could cause damage. So that's been you got to get your cleaning up, your spider webs all vacuumed up and look around underneath your couch, make sure there's nothing, dust balls under there. So it's like that. So it's just been really busy. I'm just tired of making excuses all the time. If I get one out, I get one out. If I don't, I don't. Normally, I will. But because I haven't had a lot of time to actually do anything brewing-wise, I'm going to have to switch over to other things, such as the Craig's Dungeon series, which is something that I can do more of because I got tons of junk down here we can take apart or do. And that's one of the things to show you guys how the cameras I use, the mixers, the microphones, the lighting, all that stuff. I shouldn't have to because I have it set for, you're talking Skype? I have it set to let anyone call. Advanced. Shortcuts. I did that on purpose. I knew that I would allow anyone to call. It's set to that. So maybe I didn't see it. Maybe because it came up at the bottom of my screen. Maybe I wasn't looking. Somebody's calling in, yeah. Oh, I know who this guy is. I know this guy. He's becoming familiar. Doug, are you there?
I'm here, Craig. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Good stuff.
I just had to turn off my other speakers so I didn't get any feedback loops.
Yeah, and I have to set this so that we don't have the other Skype window on there. There we go. There's we go. Let's just slide that over. Oof! Wow, look at that. So how's it going?
Not bad. Yourself?
I'm good. Oh, you didn't show off your hair today?
Oh, here you go.
Mine's it's doing that too, but kind of, sort of.
No,
Yeah.
I have to keep it tied back at work, so.
Yeah. Well, it's probably safer that way.
Yeah.
Gets caught in a machine. I've been afraid of that myself. Trying to get the car working and you're thinking if that gets stuck in one of the fans or belts, you're done.
Oh yeah.
So it wouldn't be good.
No, that's not pleasant.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
On a happier note.
Yes, let's not get everyone all depressed.
You know what? I brewed a beer on Sunday. Just a normal English IPA, and I forgot to aerate the wort before I added the yeast.
Yeah. Okay.
And then fermentation went. It seemed to be going well, and then it just stopped.
Okay.
So last night I pumped it. I pumped in about 20 seconds of oxygen. So I'm hoping that it works, but I'm also worried that I might have just oxygenated and.
Well,
You know how oxygen can be your best friend, and at times
Right.
it can be your worst friend. So I'm wondering if I put it in too late, and it's just going to oxidize the beer.
If the yeast, okay, I have a solution for you. If the yeast starts up again, then you shouldn't worry because it will use up that oxygen that you put in.
Right. But I haven't seen the yeast start up again.
Okay. Have you taken a final gravity?
Not yet, no.
We need to know what the gravity is. And if it's down to where, it seems like it could be finished, then you might want to add a little bit more fermentables just to let the yeast start up again and get some of that oxygen back out.
Yeah, I can do that. I got some DME that I could boil up and toss in.
It never hurts.
Yeah.
Never hurts. So
But
that's the
you'll
best
give it
advice. That's the best advice I can think of. Yeah. Now, you said aerate. What type of brewing is it? All grain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to do that with all grain. If it was an extract, I don't aerate my beers ever
Right.
because I'm adding
Well,
enough
I've seen
water
you
to it.
pour it, so it gets a lot of oxygen during the transfer.
Well, that's true, but there's a lot of oxygen in water anyway because it's made of oxygen. So,
Right.
when you're topping up a fermenter, is it a fruit fly there?
In my house? Could be.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them around.
Yeah, it's getting warm, and we have the composting garbage program in our region, so yeah, we tend to get fruit flies sometimes. They're a pain in the ass to get rid of.
Oh, they fly around like this in front of your face. It's like, get out of here, you little bugger.
Yeah.
Then you end up with them in your beer
Yep.
or your wine.
Get out! Spit it out! Spit it out!
Well, I've swallowed many, I'm sure. I've swallowed a many fruit fly, I'm sure. So
It's extra protein.
I got squeaky floors around here. So
Hey, my chair. Notice it doesn't squeak. I remember one time I called in, you were going, "Oh, Doug, you need to oil your chair." I got a new one.
you got a new chair. Well, that's great. That's great. Nice and smooth there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no noise. Yeah, you don't want any noises. Well, listen, I'm gonna close down soon. So
Yeah, no worries. It's
been-
almost 9:30.
great talking to you, and thanks for calling in on my casts.
No worries.
You're a
I
good
guess I
guy.
don't have to call in tomorrow night then.
Well, that's Friday night. It's 2 nights from now.
That's
So
right. It's
not
Wednesday.
tomorrow night.
I keep
Yeah,
thinking
tomorrow.
it's Thursday.
Call tomorrow night if you want, but I won't be here. So, all right, man. Take care.
Yeah.
And
Cheers to you, Craig,
Cheers
and
to
cheers
you.
to everyone else in the chat room.
we'll see you in the cast on Friday night. How's that?
Sure, I'll try to call in.
Okay. I mean, if you don't want to, you can just be in the chat room. But I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Thanks a lot.
I usually have some friends over on Friday nights, so it just depends on how late they stay. Anyways, whatever. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Cheers, man.
Thanks, man. Bye bye. Man. All right. Well, let's spend the last few minutes just getting wound down here. Get that thing off my page. There's other things on the video that I showed you guys that I would not want. Not that there's anything bad or anything. It's just certain people I don't want to see. Yeah. So I'm glad you guys are. here. We'll take one more call because we can. And it's from Shannon. Don't know if we're going to get video from Shannon. Shannon, are you there, buddy?
Hello?
You sound like you live in a compressor environment. Yes, you're here. What's going on?
Hello?
Good grief. Hello?
Hey,
Yes,
Craig.
you're on.
Hey, how are you?
You're on air. Okay.
All right. It's been a long time since I've used used this, so I had to even hunt up my own password.
Oh yeah, I know what that's like. But I've got an app on my iPad, whatever it is, that stores all my passwords, and then it has its own password. So if you just remember that one password, you can get all of your password. So, but anyways, what can we do for you?
Well, nothing. I just wanted to say I love the channel. I'm in the process of getting a new home. I've been tearing down stuff. I'm just finally getting to relax and enjoy myself and having a good time. And I love the channel.
Thank you.
I watch every video I can. It's great. And you started me on home brewing. I've been doing it for like almost 2 years now, and it's been great. I've loved it.
Well, I'm glad you called, and so that I can thank you for watching my stuff.
And
I hope
I'm
that it
sorry
helped.
about the quality of the video, but
No, it's
I just want to say thank you.
hey, a few years ago we didn't have video, so there you go. We can
Thank
be
you,
happy
Greg.
we even have it. So, all right. Well, listen.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for your kind words. I really appreciate that. And and keep on watching and subscribe and spread the word and thumb
I
up
will.
and
I
do all
will.
that stuff.
I try not to miss anything, but it's great. You've done wonders. Yeah, the experimental stuff, I love it because it's all a learning experience. And the more you try and tweak things, the better the results are. I mean, yeah, I think since I've been watching, I probably poured out maybe one batch of beer because it was just awful, god
Yeah,
awful.
I've had that.
It's
Yep.
been great. Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. It makes me feel good that somebody's getting, something out of this. And that's kind of why I've been doing it for 10 years, and I'm very happy about that, and I'll keep on doing it. So
Yeah,
I get
keep up
slowed
the great
down a little
work.
bit because
I love
I
it.
started this when I was 40 years old. Now I'm 50. I'm 51 actually. So I've slowed down a little bit.
I'm only a couple behind you.
I've slowed down a little bit as far as YouTube, but I don't want to because I want to keep
No,
the
you're
things
doing
going.
great. Just hey, I understand. I'm a busy man myself. I just happened to be on vacation this week, so
This
it
actually
worked out
takes-
great, and I'm glad I got to watch this.
This live thing actually takes less time than making a video and then editing it and then uploading it to YouTube. This takes less time, believe it or not.
Really.
Oh yes.
Hey, I hope you can do some more of it. It's great.
Well, sure, if I can get the darn
need
thing to work
do
properly.
Some of the Vaughn Live chat or your Vaughn Live TV. I probably ain't quite into the older music, but I'm definitely 80s.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm an 80s guy, for sure. I grew up in the 80s.
Hey, I love it. But thank you, Craig. I just wanted to say thank you. I know you got plenty of other people that like to talk to you, but I just wanted to say thanks.
You're very welcome, sir. I have hard times saying goodbye to people, but I will boot you off.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks for calling, bud.
Bye.
Take care. Well, there you go. I'm very happy about that. When I hear that people have gotten into it because of YouTube, particularly because of my channel, then that is just a good thing. But I think I'm going to sum up right now and get off of here and get back to my normal activities for this time of night. And I thank you guys for being here. We'll do this again once a month, maybe once every 2 months. If I can get it to work. Like, there's a little bit of confusion at the beginning because I was streaming on a different channel and it wasn't working. And so I had to start a new stream on this channel. And so people had to migrate over, but I think everybody got it. Yeah. Check out my, thanks guys. Check out my vaughnlive.tv/CraigTube broadcast on Friday night. I'll sit right here and I'll play tunes all night long, take Skype calls, talk, have some fun, drink some beers. And that's what we do there. So this is just a little twinge of what, this is a didge. Somebody's doing voiceovers up there, I think, for cartoons. That has to be what that was. I don't know if you heard that. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks, Jen, for the link there. And I'll see you guys real soon. Now, I don't know how to stop this thing. That's the other problem. You might see me sleeping over there. No, I know how to stop it. I know how to stop it. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll put a test pattern up there. We'll get everything turned off and see you guys real soon. Okay? Happy brewing and be safe. Thank you. Cheers. 17.